All right.
I think you're too tall.
I'm way too tall. Yeah, I'm way too tall for this. Is gonna be a short interview. Dallas Stark here, coming to you from the 2019 North Texas Comic Book Show. Pascal and I are going to go interview some cosplayers for our Valentine's Day edition and trivia challenge. Let's do this. Well, hello again. You're not dressed as my counterpart.
No, because you didn't tell me I would have.
Well, you should have just known.
Look, I can't sense your thoughts yet. We're not on that connection.
How about now? Since this is the special Valentine's Day episode of GeekStyr's Talk Geeky to Me, what are qualities you look for in people you date?
Honestly, one of the biggest things is they have to be nerdy. As nerdy as me. If they're nerdier, then it's just like, oh my god, yes.
What's a good Valentine's Day activity if you're dating someone?
Get pizza.
Like any
Pizza.
Like just pizza?
Pizza. Oh my god, you can win me with pizza.
Now,
literally. Oh my god.
Now, do you eat the pizza after you get it, or do you just get it and let it sit there?
It's a mix of both. See, I eat half of it and then I let it sit and I like look at it while I'm full, and then when I'm not, I'm just like, ah. And have a drink. I mean, have a drink with your boo too, but like a different kind of drink, not a lonely drink like a haha, I enjoy you drink.
I mean, what other kind of drink is there?
A lonely drink.
Oh, okay. I still enjoy my lonely drinks.
I don't like lonely drinks.
All right.
I get lonely.
Well, you should probably ask the bartender for a happy drink instead of a lonely drink. So the last question. So GeekStyr is an app for people to find dating and friends based on common interests.
I think that's really dope, actually. Like, if I was single, I'd use it, and I need friends, so I still might.
I am here with what looks to be a gender-bent twice costume.
It's actually just as if we swapped costumes.
Okay.
So still Peter, still Mary, just swapped outfits.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Jane, Miss Parker, what are your cosplay names?
My cosplay name's Lex.
Just my name, Connor.
Any of you make your costumes?
I do half and half. I buy half, I make half, or I buy a full costume and just alter it to fit me.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have any kind of like presents. I just do it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. So the Santa Claus only brings you coal for Christmas?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask you a couple of dating questions since, it is the season. What are two things you look for in somebody to date?
Common interest is one thing. I get opposites attract, but like if you're trying to talk and it's just you're falling flat, nothing's going anywhere, there's no real connection. You got to have something you can bond over.
One thing I would look for is someone who can make really good conversations and like debates on nerdy stuff. I have really kind of weird ideas with like the stuff that I'm into, and I like having like someone to share those like headcanons or fan theories that like can give me something back as well.
All right, so the fan theory that Obi-Wan Kenobi is Rey's father in Star Wars. Like that?
Can I take that waiver back? I don't want any part of this.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
He's a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh, okay. So we could debate The Last Jedi. Perfect.
Did you like it?
We're gonna need a longer interview. So on to the second question that is not Star Wars related, even though it should be. What is the ideal Valentine's date? Valentine's Day thing to do?
In all honesty, I'm just very simple. Maybe a movie, dinner. Very that cliched, but simple stuff. That's just kind of like my ideal thing.
I'm very easily pleased just spending the day with someone that I enjoy spending the day with.
If you're single, what's the ideal Valentine's Day experience?
You ever seen the preview for Into the Spider-Verse where he's crying in the bathtub?
Yes.
There you go.
All right. All right.
I would be Mary Jane out living her life, her best life.
So look who we found. This is
Gym Leader Dice.
What color team are you on, Gym Leader Dice?
Oh, red. Valor.
Good choice. All right. So I was going to ask you about your costume, but it looks like two people making out.
I think it's Superman with Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Superman
I thought.
with Wonder Woman.
First I thought it was Goku. Valentine's Day, all dating questions. So the first one is, what are two things you look for in someone you date?
Their desire to be a partnership and actually work on things together. And I guess flow of conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of partnership? Are we talking like limited liability here, or like, or what? What kind?
I guess like making things and working on projects together. Like, can we cosplay together? Can you make music while I dance? Or, just something where you're adding something, I'm adding something, and we make something better out of the things that we're adding.
Ideal like date night activity on Valentine's Day.
Pretty much, I guess, going to the store way in advance to get steaks and potatoes and asparagus, where we can home cook it, have a nice meal, and watch Deadpool.
Deadpool 1 or 2?
First one, and then take a little break, and then maybe start up the second one.
Now, are we talking like Deadpool? Or are we talking Once Upon a Deadpool?
Definitely just Deadpool.
Okay, no Once Upon a Deadpool?
no Once Upon a Deadpool.
Oh, okay. Poor guy. But the child from The Christmas Bride.
I know.
He needs something to do for his career.
Well,
And you're not helping out with it, okay?
No, I'm not going to help out with that. But I actually did want to see it, just to say I saw it.
Ah.
But I still saw Deadpool too, so.
If you're single, what is an ideal Valentine's Day activity? Since, for all the people out there who may be single on Valentine's Day.
I would say self-care, self-love. Get yourself a hot bath, get yourself some bath bombs, get yourself some rose petals, and make yourself feel loved and appreciated.
That's what I do every Saturday night. How did you know? What's going on, Doc? All right, so who are you dressed as today?
I am Dr. Stephen Strange.
Are we using our made-up names?
No, that's my actual name.
Okay.
I'm an actual doctor.
Did you make this?
I made everything except for the cloak. The cloak is the one thing I outsourced.
What are the 2 things you look for in someone you want to date?
Humor and intelligence.
What's a good Valentine's Day date activity? Like, what should you do? Like, give some advice to the folks out home.
I mean, it entirely depends on who your date is, because I've had people where just going to the movies is a great one, or some people I just like to play board games with at home and have a pizza. And
If you're single on Valentine's Day, what should you do?
I play World of Warcraft alone.
All right. Leroy Jenkins it up. All right, okay, so we're being photobombed again.
Hi.
We've already interviewed you. Get out. GeekStyr is the dating and friends app for nerds and geeks. It's all based on interest, mutual interest.
Right.
Do you think that would be something beneficial?
Yes. I've used many other dating things before. I'm not going to name them. I have been frustrated with them because it's kind of hard to make yourself known for your interest when there's so many other people who are also competing for the same people. It's just kind of hard to get out there, I guess.
What costume do you have on today?
So today I'm wearing Raven from Teen Titans.
What are the top 2 things you look for in someone to date?
Top 2 things. Someone who's honest and someone who is passionate about their interests.
What is the perfect thing to do on Valentine's Day?
Perfect date idea.
Yes.
Ooh, for Valentine's Day. I'd say as long as good food is involved somewhere in the day, we're good. And that doesn't necessarily mean we have to go somewhere really fancy. It can be a meal that we cooked inside or whatever it is, but as long as good food is involved, I'm happy.
You have interests, you see other people's interests, and you mash up based on those interests.
Gotcha.
Do you think that would be something beneficial for both dating and for finding friends?
I think it would. I think in the end, and people say opposites attract, but I also think people who like similar interests will also get along better and have a good time talking with the similar interests as well. So I think that's something that definitely makes sense to bond over similar interests. I don't see why that wouldn't work out.
I feel like I may have run into you before, but I'm not sure. Have we ever done an interview before?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe. So who are you dressed as today?
I am Sally Jupiter, or Silk Spectre 1.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Sally Jupiter.
Now, did you make said costume?
I made the yellow thing, but everything else is box pieces, and I decorated things.
Oh. You sewed together the yellow thing?
The yellow thing. We're going to call it a dress.
What was the yellow thing?
It was chiffon.
I don't know what that means.
That is fabric. That's this. This is chiffon.
Oh, okay.
So I put it together and made a dress.
At first I thought it was tissue paper. What are 2 qualities you look for in someone to date, someone you would date?
They have to be similar in food taste, because I eat a lot of food.
I mean, most people do. You have to have, what, 1,200 calories a day?
I can't do the vegan. No vegans.
All right,
I
okay.
eat a lot of meat.
Okay.
So,
But no, that's really not really a thing I look for. Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
And the same kind of interests. Like, I like cosplaying, and I'd like someone to participate that with me.
Okay.
So that's...
Really? You like cosplaying? I had no idea.
It's a little bit of something I like and enjoy.
So I'm assuming you made this.
Yes, I gathered everything. This took way longer than most of my cosplays to get together because yellow is so hard to find. Probably took 5 months to gather everything for this.
Any advice on what to do if you're single on Valentine's Day?
I would say just share love with your friends and family and let them know you care for them, because it's a holiday about love, not just being with a significant other, but letting people know you care. I remember like last year I was single on Valentine's Day and I was in class, so I took Valentines and I handed them out to all my classmates because it's always sad feeling alone on Valentine's Day, and just that little gesture means a lot.
Oh, that's awesome. So were they the ones you buy in the store with like the little superhero ones on them, and did you hand out the little like chalky candies too?
I think so, yeah. I think I did Moana Valentines last year, and then I had some that were space and they had little glow-in-the-dark stickers on them. So
That is awesome. Cool. So what is your favorite Valentine's Day tradition? Do you have one?
Probably Valentines themselves. I think just taking the time to actually make like a card and write a nice note is just really great. Anything better than just buying something. Like gifts are great when they have a lot of thought, but when you go the extra mile and actually make something, I think that's really special.
Hi, I'm Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku.
What's your real name?
Oh, my real name. Sorry, it's Rob Quinn. How you doing?
All right. Well, we'll put one of those down below.
Yeah.
What are you dressed as?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku from My Hero Academia.
Is that an anime?
Yes, it is.
How do you find people to date outside of conventions?
Typically online, because I don't really have a lot of free time to just go out there in the world and just meet people.
Now, online, do you mean like dating apps, or do you mean like Craigslist?
Dating apps.
Good answer. Good answer.
Craigslist kind of scares me just a little bit.
As it should. Craigslist should scare all of us. Hey, what's going on, Spider Guys? You are...
Black Spider-Man.
Carnage, female Carnage.
What qualities do you look for in someone to date?
You gotta be smart and intelligent and nerdy.
All right, I like it. That's 3, but we'll let it slide. Perfect. How about you?
They need to be loyal.
And
honest and kind.
Okay.
And nerdy, of course.
Okay. What's the best go-to Valentine's Day activity?
Not going to dinner out.
Yeah,
it's
not
too
going
crowded.
Way too crowded. You gotta fight traffic. You gotta fight the sitting booth where you gotta wait for like an hour and 30 minutes.
Pajamas or no pajamas, but indoors.
All right. So if you're single on Valentine's Day, what should you do? Like, what is the thing to do on Valentine's Day when you're single? Remember, this is a kid show.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
I was like, well then.
Throw it out there.
For girls, it's Valentine. Girls get together and just go out and do like get our nails done and go do girl stuff if we don't have dates for Valentine's.
Okay. All right.
Well, maybe for men, we just sit back in the recliner and drink a couple of brewskis. Yeah, pretty much.
You're broing so hard, dude. I can't handle the broness right now. Oh my God. What is y'all's Valentine's Day tradition?
We don't really have a Valentine's Day tradition.
Oh God, we found him.
Oh no! We don't really have a Valentine's Day tradition other than he always gets me the stuffed animal bear that has the year on the foot. So
yep.
I'll get the 2019 bear this year.
Oh, so you gotta mix it up. So she's expecting, and now you gotta get her something else, like a hamster with that on. With a hamster with the date or something.
I've already got something planned this year.
Uh-oh. All right. 2019 North Texas Comic Book Show. Had some fun. Talked to some cosplayers. Pascal had a little bit too much fun and passed out, so I'm gonna go get to an after party. Stark out.